What is going on, warriors and farmers of Tamaris? Welcome to the updated guide for Call of Dragons. The game has been out for almost 2 years now, so I've decided to make a brand new guide to help you guys get the best value if you're just starting out. If you're new here, subscribe for more content just like this one, turn on the bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, drop some comments down below. Let's get right into it. Alright, Warriors of Tamaris, Call of Dragons is almost 2 years old, and today I'm going to show you guys how to get started if you're a brand new beginner. So first of all, when you first start out in the game, you will be required to select a faction. So let's see what we can do with the 3 factions that are available in the game. Now the game developers are working on a 4th faction. I'm not sure when they're going to add that, but if they do, I'm going to keep you guys updated. So which one of these 3 factions should you pick when you first start out in Call of Dragons? The answer is pretty much straightforward. It has been proven that the League of Order is the best place to start for all the brand new beginners. Now I'm going to give you guys 3 reasons why you should start with this faction. The first one is straightforward. You are going to have 2 magic troop types to use in the open field. The magic troop types are the most dominant in the open field in terms of group fights. When there are so many, they just dominate everything because of their long range. They can perform for you. So by being in the League of Order, you're going to have 2 training camps for the magic troop type. You will be able to field 2 excellent mage marches right away from the get-go. You can have Lilia and Thea with the Celestials. You can have Walder and Velin with the Vestals. 2 excellent mage marches in Season 1. And since you have 2 training camps, you're not going to be spending a lot of speed ups on your training. I would suggest that maybe you switch factions after Season 1, but make sure you start out in the League of Order. It's the best place to start. In addition, you're going to get 10% overall gather speed, which is just fantastic for a brand new beginner. Now there is one more thing as well. You see this guy standing right here? This guy is still the best mage hero in the entire game. I still use him in my lineup up to today. Even 2 years later, this epic hero is excellent for the open field. So he is another reason why you start out in the League of Order. When you choose the League of Order, you will be getting free tokens for this guy, and you should be able to max him out and get plenty of good value. So this is why you start out in the League of Order when you first start out, and then you can switch later on. Every single player is going to get 1 faction change item, and you can use that to switch to a different faction. Now if you're someone who has, a lot of money, you have deep pockets, you can pick pretty much any faction that you want and start with them. If you pick this other faction, they are going to cost you a little bit more money to train troops because you don't have like 2 powerful troops to use in the open field like you would get in the League of Order. However, if you want to be an archer player, you're going to go with the Wildebeck. But know that you're going to need a lot of speed ups to train spearmen. As of right now, the Wyvern Riders are not too good for the open field. So you might suffer a little bit as a brand new beginner. If you go to the Spring Wardens, they are more of a cavalry faction. They have the Elk Riders and they have the Forest Eagles. You're going to need a lot of speed ups to train either archers or your mages, which is why you start out here in the League of Order. Immediately, you have 2 training camps, which is just fantastic. So this is what you should do. There is also going to be another faction added here. When the game developers do that, I will be making another updated video. Once you have selected your faction, it is time for you to focus on your building and research. There are certain things that you need to know about Call of Dragons. It's been 2 years and things have changed. As of right now, you can upgrade a training camp and train troops at the same time. This is something that we never had before. It is a fantastic new change added in Call of Dragons. You can do research while upgrading the building at the same time. So you can do 2 things at the same time, which is just amazing. So don't forget about that. Make sure if you're upgrading the building, you also do some research in the research center and you should be good to go. In terms of upgrading your buildings, there are so many buildings that are duplicates of each other. For example, you have 4 hospitals, and for each one of the resource camps, you have 4 copies of each. So it is recommended that you only upgrade one of these buildings as a prerequisite. So you upgrade 1 hospital as a prerequisite, you upgrade 1 mint, 1 lumber mill, 1 foundry, and just keep going like that. In terms of the training camps, you should try and upgrade them as much as possible because it'll help you train your troops. Your main goal is to try and get to Hall of Order level number 25. The faster you can get there, the better. And try to do a lot of research in your research center. Mainly focus on your military technology. So from the military technology, your goal is to try and get your first T5, which is important. So if you're going to be a mage main, you're going to focus on the arcane knowledge and magic protection until you get your Vestals. You can do a little bit of research here as well. Like you get the military leadership. There are certain things here that you need to max out as fast as possible. You have these things here like the breath control. You have, let me see, military leadership. You have stamina too. Make sure you max out these guys as fast as possible. And then focus on your military technology until you can get your T5. So this is all I have to say about the buildings. I like how the game developers have made it so that you can upgrade the building and do some training inside that building at the same time. Don't forget about that. Up next, we're going to discuss some things that you need to do before you apply any research or try to do any upgrades in your city. So I'm going to zoom out the map and show you guys some of the behemoths that we have in the game. Before you upgrade a building, make sure you check the behemoth layer because there are going to be mana stones just like these ones. These guys are going to help you reduce the time required for upgrades in your city. You can find one for training, you can find one for upgrading your buildings, and you can find one for research. Just make sure you check all the behemoth layers to get some good stuff. So this is the first thing that you want to do. The next thing you should do is request a title before you apply any upgrades in your city. So you're going to go over here. Let me show you again. You click on this icon. You go to this one here at the bottom. And then you have titles right here. There are so many titles available in the game. Chief Warder is going to give you train speed of plus 10%. So this is what you request if you're going to train a lot of troops. The Archmage is going to give you build speed of plus 10%. Make sure you request this before you do any massive upgrade in your city. And then you have the High Scholar. It's going to give you plus 5% research speed. You should get this. The good thing is you can schedule a time when you get these buffs and the game will just give it to you automatically. Let's say you want build speed of plus 10%. So you're going to click on it and you go to titles and calendar. And then you can pick a day and time when you want this buff to be applied for your city. And then you can use it to reduce the time required to upgrade stuff in your city. Don't forget about this awesome buff just added in the game. Every now and then, the king of your alliance will be activating realm buffs. These buffs can be used to help you do some upgrades in your city as well. There is a training buff and there is a building buff. There is also a research buff. I don't know about the building buff, but I know about the training buff and the research buff. So make sure you check it out. Just look at the time when your king is going to activate these buffs. And then you combine them with the titles that you get from here. And you can combine it with the mana stone that you get from the behemoth layers. All of that stuff are going to give you reduced time for your upgrades. When it comes to gaining power for your account, there are a few things that you can do. Upgrade your buildings, do some research, train some troops, you're gonna get some power. There are other ways you can get power in the game as well. Let's check them out. One of them is by going to the pet sanctuary and applying skills to your pets. If you have any pet, make sure you apply skills, try to upgrade them. Your pets will become stronger. Once you have done that, you should go to your heroes and then apply those pets. For example, Syndrion has this night rock. Let me remove it. Okay, so now I'm going to apply back this night rock and you're going to see that Syndrion got some more power. This power is going to help boost your account. So we're going to find the night rock, which is right here. We deploy. As you can see, Syndrion got 40,000 power just from this night rock. You can see the configuration, all the skills that I have added. So if you want to gain power for your account, just put war pets on each one of these heroes. You're going to be adding some power for your account. This is how you become powerful in terms of power. You should also work on your artifacts. Upgrading your artifacts will give you some power as well. So let's say I'm going to try to remove this artifact. I go replace, we go remove. Okay, so I've taken this artifact out. Now when I put it back, you're going to see how this guy is going to get some more power. Which one was I using? Should be... You know what? I'm just going to put any. So I'm going to equip this one. As you can see, he just got 66,000 power. So if you want to gain power for your account, just put artifacts on all of your heroes. Even if you're not going to use the heroes, just put the artifacts and you're going to get power. Make sure you upgrade your artifacts. If you go to skills, if you can take them to level 5 and then upgrade their strength all the way up to level 60, you should be good to go. Your artifacts will become powerful. Another way to gain power is by upgrading your heroes. I mean, upgrading your talent trees. For example, if we go over here, Kela has 2 talents that I can use. So let me see where I'm going to put those. You know what? Let me pick a different hero. We're going to go with Alwyn. Okay, so this is Alwyn. Let's say I decide to take this point. I'm going to put one here and you're going to see how the account goes up in power. When I hit that, you see, I just got 500 power. So make sure you apply these talent points on all of your heroes if you are looking for power to boost your account. Like this one, he's got some more. If I really want some more power, I can get it. Let's see. Where can I put it? I don't know where I want to put it. I think you just get the idea. So this is how you get some power for your account, just to help you boost your account and become powerful. Call of Dragons is a game that will require you to play in an alliance. Therefore, make sure you join an alliance as fast as possible. There are so many good things that you can get from here. For example, your alliance teammates can help you out with your buildings and research. You will be fighting alongside each other to win different stuff on the map. You can claim free stuff from the territory. You can buy some good stuff from the alliance store. Like you have the migration permits that you can buy from here. You can buy up to 5 if you save them for 5 weeks. So make sure you buy them pretty much every single week. You should be good to go. You can buy other good stuff from the store here as well. The most important thing is you can get some help from your teammates and you can just fight together and help each other out. You can also teleport your city into the alliance territory and get protected. You can see your alliance members, see your rankings and all the good stuff. You can go to the settings and have access to other good stuff from here as well. So joining an alliance is very, very important in Call of Dragons. Now, it is very important that you find a powerful alliance because that's going to help your account grow significantly. And in the early stages of your career, you should try and get the second builder as fast as possible. Because with 2 builders, you will be gaining power very, very fast. And many alliances will notice and you will be able to join them and grow faster. So that is something you should consider. Remember the ways I showed you how to get powerful in the game by using your artifacts, war pets, and all of that good stuff to help you gain more power. Even putting talent points in your talent trees, it will help you gain some power to boost your account. Make sure you take all of that stuff into consideration. Up next, we're going to check out the VIP system and why it is very, very important. You can access your VIP from this building right here, the store. You hit on this item and you can see your VIP. As of right now, I am VIP 15. It is recommended that you make sure you try to push for VIP 8 as fast as possible as a brand new beginner. Because at VIP 8, you're going to get a lot of good stuff. First of all, you're going to get the second research queue. This is going to allow you to research 2 things at the same time. It is absolutely amazing. You don't get this benefit in most of the strategy building games available in the market. I am only seeing it in Call of Dragons. So right now, you get 2 research queues, which is just fantastic. Make sure you save every single gem and just shove them towards the VIP and get to VIP 8 as fast as possible. This is the key. Another reason for getting to VIP 8 is you will be able to get a hero token every day for a legendary hero that you already have. So this is another beautiful reason why you go to VIP 8 as fast as possible. So VIP 8, very important. Every single gem, save them, try to get to VIP 8. And also, try to get the second builder if you can. If you have the money, make sure you get the second builder. And then the VIP 8 is the real deal. Once you've gotten your VIP 8, make sure you push for VIP 10 as well, because you'll get 2 gold keys and what else? Yep, these are the good stuff that you're going to get from here. You should obviously try to go for VIP 15, but that's going to take some time. I've been playing the game for almost 2 years right now. I am VIP 15. If I show you my login days, you can see 907. So 2 years and more. This is what you have to do. Get to VIP 8 as fast as possible. There are so many heroes in Call of Dragons and you can get some of them from the wheel. I would recommend you focus on VIP 8 first. Once you get VIP 8, then you can try and unlock some heroes from the wheel. Back in the days, it was a little bit difficult to get these heroes from the wheel. As of right now, this wheel keeps on showing up. Therefore, don't worry too much about these wheel heroes because you will unlock them. You should try and worry about wheel heroes starting in Season 2. That is when there are more heroes added on the wheel. Also in Season 2, you will get access to Syndrion and Freyga if you want to be an archer main. But if you first start out, you should go with the League of Order because you're going to get heroes like Lilia. You're going to get, you can use Thea, you can use Walder, you can use Velin. They are not going to cost you a lot. So I think that's the best way to do it. Go for VIP 8 as fast as possible and then worry about the wheel heroes. Okay, Warriors of Tamaris, heroes are very, very important in Call of Dragons. There is something that you need to do before you ruin your account completely. Every time you unlock a brand new hero, make sure you upgrade skill number 1 all the way up to 5 out of 5. You're gonna take it to 5. Do not apply the following stars. Make sure you upgrade the first skill. It's gonna cost you 50 tokens. If it means waiting, you should wait. Do not ruin your heroes. The most important skill of every single hero is the first one. Make sure you take it to 5 out of 5. You can upgrade the hero on the map by attacking the Darklings. You can increase the level all the way up to 60. However, do not apply the stars until you max out the first skill. The first skill is going to require 1000 rage. When you fight your enemies on the field, it's going to take you maybe between 8 and 12 seconds to get 1000 rage. Once you get 1000 rage, you're going to activate this skill. So every time you get 1000 rage, you will be activating this skill and doing a lot of damage in the process. So make sure you take this skill to 5 out of 5. Even if it means waiting 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, make sure you do it. Just wait. Keep on waiting. Once you upgrade the first skill, then you can try and apply the stars to unlock the rest. Because the first skill is going to cost only 50 tokens. After that, upgrade number 6 is going to cost you 30 tokens for a single upgrade. Upgrade number 7 is going to cost you another 30, and it just keeps on going like that. So make sure you upgrade the first skill as fast as possible. Don't apply the stars and you should be good to go. When it comes to upgrades, there are different types of tokens in Call of Dragons that you need to know. As of right now, we have made it to Generation 3 heroes. As you can see here, I have some G3 tokens. You need to know something about these tokens. So we have this token right here, Legendary Hero Token, which is the Universal Token. This one can be used to upgrade any hero in any generation. So it is the one that has the most value. Now let's check out these G3 hero tokens. When I click use, you're gonna see that I have all the tokens here. So G3 tokens can be used to upgrade G3 heroes, can be used to upgrade G2 heroes, can be used to upgrade G1 heroes. However, G3 tokens cannot be used to upgrade a G4 hero. For example, if you have G1 token, you can use it on G1 heroes, but you cannot use it on G2 heroes. If you have G2 tokens, you can use it on G2 heroes and G1 heroes. You cannot use a G2 token on a G3 hero. So that's how it goes. A G3 tokens can be used on all the heroes below it. So this is how the tokens are classified. War pets are very, very important in Call of Dragons. You should consider them as the third hero in your lineup. So let's visit the War Pet Sanctuary and see some good stuff. I will be making an updated War Pet guide. It should show you a lot of information that you need to know about War Pets. First of all, you're going to have warrants. This is something you can use every day to catch War Pets. As a beginner, I think you're only going to have 2. However, when you start your KVK, you can push this all the way up to 5. You're going to have the gift draw section, which is going to give you free stuff. When you clean your pet sanctuary, you will be able to get these skills for free if you are lucky. And then there are so many pets available in Call of Dragons as of right now. You should focus on a few. Let me show you the pets that you need to focus when you first start out. The first one on your list should be the Sapphire Frederick. This is a universal magic pet that can be used with pretty much any magic troop type. So make sure you focus on this pet. You're not going to regret it. The next one on your list should be the Shadow Manticore. The Shadow Manticore is a universal physical pet. You can use it with archers. You can use it with infantry. You can use it with cavalry. You're never going to regret investing in the Shadow Manticore. The next one on your list should be the Venomous Lizard. This is another universal physical pet. It is the best infantry pet for open field fighting. Therefore, go for it. Other honorable mentions include the Sun Lizard. Sun Lizard is an excellent pet. You should try and get a Snow Peak Rock for your Kinara and Nico, since it's one of the best archer marches in the game. You can go for the Snow Peak Rock. You can also get the Golden Rock for one of your cavalry. So this is how you should go about building your war pets. Every war pet has different types of attributes. The attributes are going to be different for each war pet. You can regenerate your war pet from here to try and make them legendary. You can get some good stuff from these regenerations. You can apply some skills to your war pets, make them stronger. Remember, I said before, when you apply these skills and you upgrade them, you're going to get more power for your account. So make sure you do that if you want your account to be powerful in terms of power. So this is all I have to say about the war pets. Just pay attention to the attributes. They are different for each war pets. You also have this area where you can keep all of your war pet stuff, all your war pet cards. You can keep them here. You have your war pet exchange store. Every week you're going to have a limit that you can buy, but you can keep these limits, I think, for 8 weeks. Once you hit 8 weeks, you don't get some more. However, they refresh every week, so you can make good use of it. If you don't have a lot of resources, just remember you can save them for up to 8 weeks. I think it's written somewhere here. So 8 weeks and you should be good to go. This is all I have to say about war pet in this guide. Make sure you check out my dedicated war pet guide to give you more information about the war pets in the Call of Dragons. Up next, we are going to cover the reset system in Call of Dragons. It used to be so scary back in the day, but the game developers had to make some changes. Many players quit Call of Dragons because of that. As of right now, the reset is player friendly. They have removed all the crazy stuff. So if you click on the KVK and you go all the way to the bottom over here, you're going to see everything that resets. CP items, which is not very important. You probably already have your heroes at level 60, so you don't need to worry about that. You have policies that are going to reset. You have prestige, merits, and elixir. All this stuff are going to reset. So let's go to the item bag and I show you the stuff one by one. So this right here at the bottom, the stuff you see here are not going to reset. They belong to you. We click on the next one. The elixir portions are going to reset at the end of the season. So make sure you use them as fast as possible. Your command points are going to reset at the end of the season, so you can use them. Other than that, nothing else from here is going to reset. They belong to you. Keeping it pushing, we go to this icon. Nothing here is going to reset at the end of the season. The speed ups right here are not going to reset. They belong to you. You have these items here, these resources, they are not going to reset, they belong to you. And you have the artifacts that are not going to reset, they belong to you. Nothing here is going to reset. Now there is one thing you need to know. When someone attacks your city, you're going to lose the resources you see at the top here. You're going to lose gold, wood and stone. The mana belongs to you and the gems belong to you. No one is going to take it. In addition to that, everything in this item bag belongs to you. No one is going to take it if they attack your city or rally your city. When it comes to the heroes, nothing is going to reset at the end of the season. They removed all the crazy resets of the past, so you don't need to worry. Your heroes no longer reset, which is a good thing. It is fantastic. There are so many artifacts in Call of Dragons. Some of them you can get them for free from the regular artifact compendiums. Others you can get from the Forge of Light. What you should do is unlock this artifact, upgrade them to level 60, and try to give them as many stars as possible. They will become very, very strong. Now there are very strong artifacts that you can use here. You have the Phoenix Eye you can get from the regular compendium. This is a powerful artifact. You have the Infernal Flame. You might be able to get it for free from the Lilia's Gift event. I think I'm going to link it down below if you get lucky. You have things like the Shadow Blades that are super awesome. You have the Rattle Spear, excellent for Kinara and Nico. You have, what is it called? This infantry artifact that you should try and get for your account. It's for the Goresh and the Skogul. I don't even see it. It is known as the Spiritborn Talk. Yep, it is right here. This is another fantastic infantry artifact you need on your roster. The best cavalry artifact is going to be this one right here, known as the Spring Blade. Try to get it if you can. Make sure you get the Mirage Orb as well if you want to work on your Bertrand and Tohar. This one is going to do so much damage. You have the Gold Crest for the Syndrion and the Freyga. This is another good artifact. In terms of the epic artifacts, you can use them temporarily, but make sure you get the legendary ones. They are the most powerful artifacts available in the game. Just do your best and try to unlock the one that you can and just use it for your account. Call of Dragons has so many events that will give you a lot of good stuff. For example, you have the Crucible of Courage. This is an event for getting legendary tokens. Make sure you participate. You have the Celestial Battlegrounds that will also give you some legendary tokens. And look here, I haven't even participated yet. Don't be like me. From this event, you can get some legendary token. You have the Breaking Through event. Another one that's going to give you tokens. You can get 3 by participating, playing 3 times. And if your alliance is number 1, you can get 3 additional tokens from here as well. You have the Roots of War that can give you up to 10 tokens if you win. And you get 10,000 points. So all of these events, you should never miss out. You have the Proving Grounds from the KVK. It should give you some legendary tokens. You have the Strongest Lord. If you have the resources, you can win and get lots of good stuff. You have Behemoth Hunter. You have plenty of events just showing up in the game. You have Trial of Light. Will give you some legendary tokens. You don't want to miss out. You have Smash the Shadows. Gives you lots of legendary tokens. Try to participate in all of these events and your account is going to be very, very powerful. You can also check out some good stuff here if you have the money for it. And this one is the KVK. You also have some good stuff from the Conquest achievements. Just complete the missions and you should be able to get plenty of legendary hero tokens. This section is going to cover spending in Call of Dragons. Some of the places you can spend your money and get a lot of good value. You're going to have the purchase payback that's going to be available at the beginning of every season. So when you spend, you're going to get these rewards passively by just getting some gems for your account. The next place we're going to go to is the Blaze of Glory. If you have the money, you can go for it. Now the Great Value Bundle is a place where you can get some good stuff. A good one here is Heroes of Tamaris. You can buy this one every single day if you have the resources. It's going to give you 2 hero tokens and you're going to be getting honor points to upgrade your VIP. If you scroll towards the end, you can get some migration permits as well. So this is something that I would recommend from here if you have the resources. The daily deals is something that you need to get pretty much every day because it's going to give you access to all of these heroes. You will be able to upgrade them. This is hands down the best value in the game. Every single day, if you can, you should try and work on a specific hero that you want. What else do we have here? We have the basic monthly pack and the advanced monthly pack. You can get this one and get all of these rewards pretty much every single day. A fantastic value for low spenders. You can even only get the basic monthly pack and it should be good enough for you. You have the growth fund. Make sure you get it. It's gonna give you 82,000 gems for like $9.99 US. This is another awesome thing to buy for your account if you have the resources. What else do we have here? So we got the gem market. Let's go back here to the Titan Legacy and see what you should get. So the Titan Legacy is like the battle pass for the game. Make sure you get that as well. This is what it looks like. You can get some of these legendary tokens. I mean, these legendary artifacts, they are excellent. You got the Phoenix Eye. You have the Shadow Blades. I mean, the Spring Blades. Plenty of good stuff. You can go here, unlock, and you can buy this one right here. You're going to get plenty of stuff. All of these rewards will belong to you when you complete the missions. And at the end, you can claim this chest right here, which will give you a permanent city theme, one of these two themes, and you can pick one artifact if you don't want the city themes. So this would be a good place to spend. It should help you out. You can also visit the VIP store and just buy some stuff that you need. So this is the importance of getting to VIP level 8. You can claim one of these stuff every single day, a legendary hero token. And then when you hit the store, you should buy basic CP, buy some 5-minute speed ups. You can get regeneration portion. Make sure you buy this legendary medal. You can get territorial relocation. What else do people like to buy here? People like to buy these G3 hero tokens. It is very good value. You have the 8-hour speed ups that you can buy from here. You have the 24-hour speed ups that you can buy from here. Lots and lots of good stuff. There is another bundle that shows up here when there is a wheel spin. You should try and get that bundle. It's gonna show up here for the wheel. The wheel is the best value in the game. So that is another bundle that you should buy to boost your account by spinning the wheel. And I think this is pretty much, I have covered everything that I need to show you from here. Just spend your money in the correct places and you should be good to go. Up next, we're going to talk about one of the biggest achievements of Call of Dragons, and that is unlocking T5 for your account. You can get your T5 from your research center. So to get your T5, you're going to need to max out your economic technology. Everything here needs to be maxed out all the way up to the end, and then you will be able to unlock your T5. You'll also have to max out this ones all the way up to 10 out of 10, and then you can get this one to 10 out of 10. Only then will you be able to unlock your T5. Now the T5s are very, very important in Call of Dragons. They are going to cost you a lot. You're going to need items like this one right here. You're going to need treaties and you're going to need sentinel arrows. You will get this stuff by killing darklings on the map or rallying fortresses. So make sure you rally as many fortresses as possible. Here is one fortress. You're going to get some treaty from the fortress. When you attack the darklings, you're going to get the sentinel arrows. So do this almost every day to help you get your T5 as fast as possible. Now you can also use some gems to buy those treaties and books as well. So make good use of your gems and you should be able to get T5 for your account. It's going to take some time, but when you unlock them, they are going to be very, very powerful. I think this pretty much covers everything. When there are new stuff added in the game, I might make another guide in the future. If you're new here, subscribe for more Call of Dragons content. I did not go in details about everything. I will be making separate guides for some of the topics that I cover today. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. That way you don't miss out. I will be making hero guides. I will be making warped guide, artifact guides, and all the good stuff. So make sure you subscribe and you don't miss out. That's it for the video, guys. See you guys in the next one.